Switch the dial, pull up a chair. Luke's got a mic and too much air. From headlines wild to late night bits, he'll say it all, and none of it sticks.
What's up, nerds? Back with another video. And while I am in the political talk show, radio show studio, I'm uploading this to the personal channel, even though I said we wouldn't be doing any political stuff. However, this is something that I think is, even though it's being portrayed as a left versus right issue, as like, this is the MAGA issue, I really don't understand why this is a conservative or Republican thing. This is something for me that is an issue that is a us versus them, a people who make up the planet, right, versus the small amount of people with all of the power and money that control the planet. And in fact, we are going to take off the little getup, right? I'll leave on the American hat, even though my hair looks a little we'll leave on the hat. And so we're talking about, if you can't tell by the title, Epstein, the Epstein cover-up, all of this stuff. Because this is really, again, I don't think this is even though I may be a more conservative-leaning person, a more, definitely align more with the MAGA people than I do with the liberal people, right? Even though that is the case, I don't think that this is this is not a MAGA, it's only the MAGA people that care about this. It's like, no, this is a us versus them. This is the plebeians versus the royalty, right? And that's why I need to talk about this, because I just need to make things clear, right? And it's something so important that, again, I'm not going to do it on even though I said I know, and this is not me trying to make a habit of doing political stuff on this channel, right? This is just really something that I've talked about multiple times on this channel, right? About my goal in life, what is my understanding of the world and why I do the things that I do, because it's based on this stuff, right? And so this is kind of fitting into that whole stuff. So it's kind of why I think it should be uploaded on this channel, right? Now, this whole Epstein cover-up, right? All of this bullshit that's going on with Trump, all of this bullshit going on in America, right? It seems like it's just an American thing. We're talking about it right now. But let's make no mistake, it's not just American celebrities, American people, American diplomats that went to this island. It wasn't like this is just, America in its little bubble. There are hundreds of thousands of foreign diplomats, of foreign powers, of all of these other people that met with us meaning like American diplomats, American political features, or American political figures and whatnot, right? It wasn't like this is just an American thing. This is the whole world. These are the most powerful people on the planet, right? And for us, we haven't had something to bring us together, or at least I think it should bring us together, right? I think it's done a pretty good job of bringing us together, and we'll get to that in a second, right? But we haven't had something to bring us together since, or at least in my lifetime, since the Occupy Wall Street protests, where it was like, oh, okay, hold up, whoa. What's going on with Wall Street? What's going on with these small amount of people that control everything? Doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat, Democratic Socialist, Tea Party, anything like that. We need to address what the fuck's going on. And then all of a sudden, everything disappeared. No more Occupy Wall Street. No one cared about this. And everybody moved on. Within a few years, we had Trump, and everything from that point went absolute fucking insano mode. And now there seems to be nothing that anyone can agree on whatsoever, except for how we treat the most innocent, the most vulnerable people in our society, which are children. Children do not have fully formed brains. Yes, there are smarter children. There are more mature children, right? However, there's no one that's going to win an argument saying that a 4, 5, 10-year-old child is anywhere near as mature as a 30-year-old fully formed brain person, you're not going to win that argument. That's not my opinion. That's a fucking statement of fact. And if you disagree with that, you need to very seriously reconsider your own opinions and how you got to that place, because children do not have fully formed brains. Children do not have fully formed bodies. They do not have the ability to take care of themselves, to protect themselves. It is on us as a society to protect them, right? And let's make things clear. It's not like it was just kids. There are the kind of way the argument's being phrased now is it's like, oh, it's 16-year-old girls, 14-year-old girls. It's only women, right? Which I think is not a bad way to frame it, because those are incredibly important as well. Like, at least from a guy POV, right? It's pretty fucking gross to be around other guys that look at women in that way sexually. It's like, brother, date in your fucking age range, especially if you're a younger guy. I mean, isn't the whole stereotype against men that, like, oh, guys, why are guys, why are they so into like 18-year-old girls? Why are they so into like young girls, 20-year-old girls or whatever? Like, that's what I get from a lot of people. It's like, oh, why are guys so fascinated with 18-year-old girls? Why don't you just date like in your age range? Bop, 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 all this. Or passport bros going out to, because I'm in the passport bro like age range, right? Why do you want to go to Thailand? Is it so you could fuck a bunch of 18-year-old girls or whatever, because you could just get all these whores and prostitutes over there? Like, that's just to give you an idea from the white appearing guy point of view. That's what we get a lot of, right? So it's the young female, but it's not just the young female, it's the children aspect of stuff, right? And so this is not a left versus right issue. This is not only Republicans care about the kids. Like, why? That's why I had to make this video. It just doesn't make any sense to me that CNN, MSNBC, liberal talk commentators talk about, oh, why is MAGA? Why do they keep bringing it up? Why don't they want to just let it die? What's the deal? It's not that big of a deal. Are you fucking kidding me? It's hilarious to me how they will say, oh, why do Republicans, why do MAGA people care so much about this? The world's going to keep turning. Why does anyone care? When it's about young people, innocent people. And then I had, shout out to my boy Quiglow, this is not a personal shot. It's just something I hear a lot. And he was one of the most recent people. He's like, oh, society is all about how we treat its weakest, how we treat its, most vulnerable. And he says that in the context of like immigrants coming into our country, right? So it's like, oh, do immigrants, are they lower on the totem pole than children, than young teenagers? Is that where we're at right now? Like, and so that's why I just had to make this video, because I can't get over the desire to cover this up. So, like, I just can't get over it. It's incredible to me how this is being spun as you fight, you go against other people. Your political party should go against this political party. You guys should care. You guys shouldn't care. And instead, this is really like, I mean, I've said this before. I said this on the last podcast that was on the last Luke Groundwalker show on the other channel, right? The only plug I'll do for this. In that video, my conspiracy is that once we get over this, right? Once we get past this hump, we are going to be talking about or finding out about something infinitely worse. And this is just a distraction. Like, yes, granted, these are incredibly powerful people. These are the people with the most money on the planet. These are the biggest. This is what controls our society, right? I don't think society is going to collapse. I think that people are going to get over this pretty fucking quick. Yeah, I mean, there might be a little bit of violence here and there. There might be a little bit of vigilantism, you know. There might be some people that go hide in the hills, hide in their underground bunkers, and we don't talk about them or hear from them. It's like, oh, where did this actor go? We haven't seen this actor in 10, 15 years. The last time we saw this actor was right before all that Epstein shit. And now we haven't seen them forever. I wonder where he went. Like, I mean, we might have some of that. But I do think as a society, we will move forward pretty fucking quick. Because it's like, hey, all the pedos are gone, baby. Let's fucking move on with our lives. And then what's going to happen next? We're going to find out about some fucking crazy alien shit. We're going to find out about some crazy shit that's happening to our bodies where it's like, oh, well, it turns out that our DNA is corrupted beyond belief, and the only way to get past this is to cull however many certain part or whatever crazy science bullshit, whatever thing that's happening with our fucking planet. It's like, oh, we've gotten to the point where now, even if we tried to come up with something to correct our atmosphere is fucked. It's going to go downhill within the next 100 years, and that's what, I mean, it's going to turn into essentially like a Cloverfield, 13 Cloverfield Lane, where the only reason the guy survived the planet dying, oh, spoiler alert, is because he had this bunker with its fully filtrated system, so he had fresh air in his bunker, because the air outside is what transformed, like, people into monsters, like, whatever the case is. This whole Epstein shit is nothing compared to that, right? And again, who do we as the regular human fucking people, the regular plebeians every day doing the little daily day-to-day shit, do we have the ability to deal with that? Fucking obviously not. And I think that's what really is the concern. It's not the concern, like, we'll be able to move on past all these pedophiles, no problem. But are we going to be able to move past that in 100 years, we're all just going to die and there's nothing anybody can do about it? You know, and why do we fucking going around dealing this bullshit when we should be trying to find a space of land and digging our own little, like, air filter bunkers or whatever the case is? But that's that. I had to fucking get this off my chest because, man, it being framed as an us versus each other, us versus us, is bullshit. This is an us versus them, and we need to stop this bullshit. Oh, why do only MAGA people care? Why are they so fucking worked up? Because it shouldn't be a political party opinion to care about children, to care about innocent, to want accountability for this shit, and to not let people just lie to your fucking face and walk right fucking over you. Anyway, all right, now I'm actually done. Smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Deuces.
Like the vid, leave a word, drop a comment, get absurd. Subscribe if you had some fun.